Ephesians chapter 4, verse 24. And that ye put on the new man, which after Yahweh Shemel Shah is created in righteousness and true holiness. Romans chapter 13, verse 14. But put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah Mashiach, and make no provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakak the Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone, deserve the honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth, for being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. What is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. The scriptures is your complexion, your beard, your protection. It is everything. That's why we are in this according to the faith of Yahweh Shemel Shah. Not to what we want it to be, because some of us are not required to have everything, like in material things, the physical. We coming from all walks of life. Remember, when you was in the world, if you didn't have melanin, they call it melanin, right? You probably thought you was a white boy at some point in your life. Yeah? Until you realize you didn't resonate with the so-called white boys, right? The Edomites. You didn't resonate. You said, damn, I don't resonate with them. And you feel like you realize what you resonate with. Because now, as you can see, that's the Edomites, they want to be Negroes. They call themselves more niggas than they call us niggas. Remember, when you was in the world, you was cutting up your beard, you was slicing it up, making it thin, doing designs in it, putting the pork chop on them. Then the scripture says you're supposed to not maul your beard. So you learned something. The scripture says you're supposed to be this complexion. You learned something. So now you don't have those you don't have those requirements that to be, how they say, to have a full beard or to have melanin. So now your melanin is the scriptures. Now your beard is the scriptures. What you have, you let grow. And you're gonna have in the kingdom, which makes so much logical sense. I was watching so many videos just in a matter of time. It was like overwhelming, and now I go take my ass to work. Right, so I don't want to stop watching. And I was watching one video with the brother from Baltimore. He put up about reincarnation, and I seen that video about the young kids talking about, I died in the plane and all this, and I started thinking about the stuff I used to say when I was a little boy. My family thought I was weird when I was like 2. I remember those days. I was just say, I was looking down at the earth. I saw the earth as a round circle. Then when I got in school, and I saw, how you see the globes when you're in school, but it didn't look right. But when you're young, you don't really know, how to explain, like, nah, this ain't how it's supposed to. The sun ain't supposed to be in the middle. I seen these things when I was a little boy. Now it's been explained to me. See, now I understand why I used to say these things. I used to speak about spaceships. Because now the chariots of the Lord So your armor is the scriptures, because the scriptures comfort you for what you don't have, what you going through. The scriptures is your everything. You've been taught how to carry yourself now. Yes, you may look like a Caucasian, but now you know that when you go on the highways and the byways, you explain as the scriptures talk about the great multitude, which is in Revelation chapter 7. And the scriptures talk about your beard, which I do believe that was Leviticus. Let me see if I can go back, because I had it. Let me see. Salakia. Because I was looking it up a minute ago. Alright, let's see if I can find it. Through the Spirit. Alright, Salakia, one more time. Let me just try this again. Because you, all right, Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. And we done these things before we learned the truth. I know I used to do it. I was put gold tees. I used to do the pork chop. I just line my beard up. We done these things before we came into the truth. Now we know not to do it. The scriptures have come to us because, I remember when I was a young boy too. One time my brother said, "Hey, if you have a hole full of beard, I'm gonna think you crazy." This would be way before I got the truth. All right, now he still got a little fuzz under the thing. He wants a whole beard. So listen, you in this truth. All right, Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. Ye should not round the corners of your head, neither shall thou mar the corners of your beard. So we know not to do these things. We understand Revelation chapter 7, that great multitude. That's it. You like an Edomite? So what? You my brother now. You ain't got a full beard? So what? We're brothers now. Okay? Alright, so let's read these two verses again. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 24. And that ye put on the new man. The new man. This is you. The new man now. This is new man. You ain't doing that stupid shit no more in the world. That worldly shit. You know what I'm saying? You coming into the script, you in the scriptures, and you know what I'm saying, the kingdom, you gonna have everything. You gonna have a beard, a full beard, you gonna be chilling. You're going to have everything. You're going to have a big cup of wine, a golden cup, not the wicked cup, the gold cup with the wine in it. You're going to have everything. You're going to have servants. You ain't got to worry about working no more. And that ye put on a new man, which after the power of Yahweh Shema Shah is created in righteousness and true holiness. You are holy now because of what the job the job you're doing now, what it's requiring you to do. You're holy now. This is beautiful, man. Let's read this next one. Romans chapter 13, verse 14. But put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah Mashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Don't worry about them thoughts, man. Don't worry about. Don't get all, oh damn, man. I got a little bit of gold tea. We had a full beard. Don't worry about none of that. Let's go into this word provision. Let's see what this word means. Let's see what this word means. Let the secretary say the meanings of the word. Alright. Alright, it got 3 meanings. We're gonna go let it got a few meanings. Alright, let me see if I want to pick the word. We're gonna read them all out and then see what fits the let's see what this one says.
The action of providing or supplying something for use.
The action of providing something for use. Alright, This world, you can use this world, but you can't abuse this world. But that's not what we're looking for. But let's see what else we got here. Salakia. So let me see what this one says.
An appointment to a benefice, especially directly by the Pope rather than by the patron, and originally before it became vacant.
Oh, that's not it either. Provision. Let's go on to maybe it's different in here. Let's see what it means in here in Greek. Okay. All right. Look what it says. It says. Let's see what this says. Look what it says right here. All right, we're gonna go. All right, we're gonna get this first one. And look what this one says. This part of the meeting that we need. This part of the meeting that we need. All right, provision, right?
Forethought, providential care.
All right, the forethoughts. Providential care. We gotta worry about the past things. No more. We are in the truth now. We found that we are comfort. Every time I'm way out in the sticks, I'll be alone. I get into more issues than I can sometimes I can handle. And then I'll come to realize that's what the Lord want me. He want me to be in these issues. That's my lot. Me being out here where I'm at and have to travel to New York City to go to do the work of the Lord and the things I go through. This is what He wanted me to do. He wanted me to be out here. I brought the Zah. He provide the ultimate service for me, salvation. But other than that, I can't have the thoughts of the world like the forethoughts. No. Let's go a little deeper with this word here. I want to see what this word means. I want to see what this word means. Okay. Because we doing what we supposed to do, man. And you gotta get these crazy thoughts out of your head. And I know I have to, I have to say to myself too. I got to get crazy thoughts out of my head too. Oh, you know what? This thing don't work this way. I'm Salaki. Let me see if I can get it this way and I'll come back. I gotta say the word again. Let's see.
Providential.
Providential. Alright, let's see. Look what this says. Let me see.
Occurring at a favorable time, opportune.
At a favorable time, opportune. Let me see what the other one said for a second. Hold on. Yeah. Your pastimes. Let's see. Favorable. Because we're gonna listen. Our old life is old, and how we live now is righteous. So you to make vision. Let's go to another one. All right, we're going a little deeper. In the word provocation, to perceive before. Foresee. All right? That just don't. But how you was living before is not how you live now. That's why you gotta work. The only thing that's being provided for you is these scriptures, and that's what's comforting you. That's what's keeping you afloat as you walk through the valley of the shadow of death. This is the test of time is coming. And you have no time to worry about your complexion. Just stay focused in this truth. You don't have to worry no time worry about your beard. Stay focused in the truth. Cause we all ain't got. I ain't, in certain things I ain't got. I see other brothers they got it. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad he got it because now I can get it. That's how I can get it. He got it. That means we all working together because we oiling the body. The body's being oiled. Salaki. I hope I ain't lose focus on. Let me see what's up. Let me see what I get here. All right. Let me see what's going on here in this one. All right. Galatians. Chapter 3, verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge. Your knowledge in this truth, that's the new man. That's the you've been put in good hands. And that's from Yahweh Shema Shai, the men of great millstone, the apostles. Those are good hands to be in. Some of the eldest brothers don't got no beards. You know? They have a full beard, and you know, it's something. You know, listen, you just remember how you used to be and what you're doing now. The knowledge you have now, the knowledge you used to have, you turned out to be. You got pulled out, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. And that him is Yahweh Shai. He created us, and we in the image of him. How we in the image of him? By just the comforter, the scriptures. I will lead the comforter for you. And that's what he have done. He left us comforter. Left us. Alright, let me see what else we got. Cause it's the whole armor. Alright. And that's why, but coming out here, this is what our job is, our duties. Now we have duties to do these works, do the wills of Yahweh Shema Shai, do these videos, and go out, get our epistles up. Because we don't, you know, the book, you got the epistles, but now we putting the new epistles up in the cyberware. Don't worry, the cyberware, all your work, if you go to the end, you die for Yahweh Shema Shai, or he raised you up, and you have faith all the way to the end. Your epistle's going to be one of those epistles that's going to be always talked about. Look at this one here. They're going to be drinking a yayan, watching your video. I know when you did this. It's going to be beautiful. And then you in the kingdom, you're going to have everything better. You're going to have your complexion. You're going to have a head full of hair. You're going to have a big old beard. And lots of women. Lots of babies too. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh by Shema Shai to the pulling down of the stronghold. So we're ripping down this whole kingdom for that reward. We're ripping down this kingdom, tearing this place apart with the scriptures, spiritually. Some brothers are lifting weights now, getting their body keeping healthy. Some of us is just cleansing our body from all the stuff we used to put in it. We're still in the cleansing process because we're still in the furnace of affliction, and that furnace of affliction is being on fire with darts being pointed at us, thrown at us, and then it's going being slandered. So we're being cleansed right now. That's why we're doing this. That's what they don't want. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet the hope of salvation. That's the goal. That's why when we put all that stuff on, we got a spiritual beard. We got a spiritual garment. We got a spiritual girdle. The loin, our loins are being girdled because of the scriptures. And then when we fight those battles, we get out on the highways and the byways, put those videos up. We edifying, we slicing the dice, pulling on the strongholds, doing our job, and looking like supermen. through the scriptures, through the spirit, into the kingdom. We're gonna be Supermen in the kingdom. We're gonna have everything, and that's beautiful. That brothers do. They this the beard, because now the complexion. Now you know. Before you didn't understood it. Now you do. That's beautiful though. All right, let me get this last verse. Oh, that actually was right before that one, I do believe. No, that was not it. I'm gonna read these two verses. Let me see. All right, this is I'm gonna bring it home with this one. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shemir Shah, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And that's what we're doing now. That's why we out there. We learned this. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the powers, and against the rulers of darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness. See, they still got spiritual wicked. They got the left hand side got is spiritually wicked too. In high places. They don't want you. In this society, they don't want you to have a beard. They don't want you. They want you to be pasty faced. That's why they tell them the women they're gonna bleach out their skin. So you're not. It's not wrong how you think. Or you wish you had. You wish you was darker. You're gonna have all that in the kingdom. You wish you had a full beard. You're gonna have all that in the kingdom. So your job is to go out there and stay spiritual and put all that armor on. You're gonna look dynamic. Because you're standing for something righteous. You're going to look like the ultimate warrior. Minus the makeup, just the beard, everything, masculine. You understand what I'm saying. Alright. I'll read the last verse. Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil days, and having done all, to stand. And with that, I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim HaKodash. The Wadi Yahweh Shim Yahweh Shah for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve the honors rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.